Okay. Almost ready. Gotta check that everything is loaded and everything. Yep. Good stuff. Alright. Hey guys. Hello everyone. Welcome to Endless Space Disharmony. This is Endless Space is a 4X game set in space, believe it or not. So it's along the same lines of Civilization, if you've ever played that. I'm going to be doing a 24-hour live stream on Wednesday, where we'll be playing Endless Legend, which is the fantasy version. This is a science fiction, which is the first one that this studio did. I can't remember the name, but they're really awesome. It's a really good game, and I'm going to do one now. So we are going to play as a random faction, because YOLO. We're going to play a twin elliptical medium for empires. Normal, advanced, please. Balancing, star connectivity, normal, planets per system, many. No, we're going to have random. We're going to random everything actually. Oh, average. System balancing, average, high, number of constellations, few, constellation distance, planets size, random, resources, normal, apply, because this game is damn awesome. Difficulty normal, game speed normal. There's not really much else we can do except for random stuff. Exploration events many, pyro difficulty normal. Yeah. Let's start the game. So, Endless Space. I've played this game for quite a while, and it's a fantastic game. It's absolutely fantastic. So here we are. This is our galaxy. The galaxy we're going to be playing. We're playing a sort of 8 kind of thing. It's a beautiful game. It just is. But here's our home planet. It's called Pleione. We're going to change that like straight away. We're going to call him Theta. The Theta system, and then each planet is called Theta 1, 2, and 3. So this is our home. It's a medium Terran with no exploitation, and we're going to do our first thing, which is exploit the planet. So on each planet you can do 1 exploitation. So depending on what planet it is, you'll get even added bonus. So this gives you +1 per person on Terran, and +1 per person on planet. So we'll get +2 because we're a Terran. This is +1 per person on planets. Plus everything is going to be +1 per person, but it gives us an even added bonus. We're going to go for food. We're going to go for growth, and that'll take 5 turns for us to make. Now there are 4 resources in this game. There is food. There is industry, science, and dust. Dust is basically gold and money, and very similar to Civ. Food grows your population. Industry is used for building things. Science is for researching, and dust is to purchase things. So there are quite a few planets around. We have stars everywhere. That means that they are uncharted and special in some way. But first we're going to look at our science. Now the science tree looks kind of complex, but isn't really that complex. You have 4 different trees. You have galactic warfare, which diplomacy, exploration, expansion, and sciences. Each of these do help each other. This one, the exploration and expansion, is used to be able to colonize everything really fast. Also, new ships are upgraded down there. Diplomacy is for all the diplomatic differences, things you can do. It's not that amazing, to be honest. Military is all about military, believe it or not, all the weapons on our ships and defenses on our planets. And the sciences is resources, finding resources and getting a load of resources. So our first things we're going to do is go for isolation shields, and then we're going to go for this. Going down the science tree first is really good, but eventually you'll get so much science that you can just spiral everywhere. But we're going to go down these 2 trees first. Maybe go down there, maybe at some point. But military you can sort of ignore for a while. Now we start off with 2 fleets, one of which is a colony and the next is a scout. Now colonies are used like settlers to I need to create you. They are used to settle, believe it or not, different planets. And the only planets we can settle on right now, the ones that are white, as you can see, this system only has red planets, which means that we can't settle on any of these. If we double click, we can see that it's because we have two gas planets, an arid and a barren, and a asteroid belts. So, won't be able to settle that. These two lines are called wormholes, which means that these two systems I can't get to until I research wormhole space thing. So we're just going to go down here instead. Can't move too far, and we're going to use our colony to go down here. Colonies can't move as far as scouts, obviously, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So that's that. Diplomacy, that's not diplomacy, that's faction. Empire management, tax rate is doing good. Not really much else to go for. That's diplomacy, we can't really go on it yet. Military wise, we don't have a lot, obviously. And endless, we can't activate, get a hero. We get one for free really early on. We don't actually have enough money anyway, we've only got 10. So we are just going to end our turn. These are heroes ready to be recruited. Chronicles of the Lost, which is just telling us a little bit about our faction, and exploration event, which gives plus 40%. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, because there's an exploration event. Please tell me, for those of you watching, hello, if the sound is good. That would be fantastic. What else did I want to see? Nothing. Everything seems to be going alright, so we're just going to end turn and see what happens. The battles in this are so cool. Like, they're very basic, but it's better than Civ. Like, it's more complex than Civ, which is good. Sirius is our next, is right next to us, and it has two two planets we can colonize. Colonizable, there we go, planets. And these two also have moons, which is good. Now, as you can see, underneath a certain one of these, there are orange, green, there's also red text, which is something called an anomaly, which can be problematic sometimes. Now, this one's Swamp Worlds, which means it gets -10 on planets, -10 not influence, approval on the planets, which is like happiness in Civ. But we get +1 food per person on planet, but -1 industry per person on planet, which is a bit of an issue. So we're probably not going to colonize on that one. We're going to colonize on the jungle because it has no problems. Also on the arid one, there's ancient artifacts, which gives us +3 dust per person and +2 science per person, which is amazing, which means we're going to be going on this as soon as we can. Also next to the planets, you can see the maximum amount of population we can get. So 6 on this one, 4 on this one, 6 on this one, 1 on the tiny barren over there. But we're going to colonize on the jungle one. So if I go here and colonize, I can choose this one, and there we go. Sirius is now ours. As you can see, Theta has a really nice influence circle, which grows at the end of every turn depending on how much of approval likes us. Sirius does not have any yet because it's what we call a outpost. For 30 turns this will be called an outpost and will continue to be so until it reaches 30. 30 turns later it will become a proper colony. And for our exploitation, this is a jungle, so being that, probably go food would be good. Food is really nice to go on really soon, so we're just going to do that. And then we can survey the moon at some point when we get the technology for it. Meanwhile, we are going to get our scout to go over here. Can't really do anything there, so we're just going to go for this one. There we go. Exploration of Sirius, and great things have small beginnings because we've just explored extra things. Let's continue. How are you guys who are watching the stream? You doing good? Because I am. I really like this. I'm going to be doing some co-op with Dragonheart later, once I've subscribed to my parents at some point. There's not really much else going on. 32 we can actually, however, there's the diplomacy screen. So 3 other players, we are playing as the Sheridan faction. Now, Sheridan Affinity, they have Dust Congruity, which gives +3 Dust Leech on class fear of fleet title, lol. Heroes leech 30% dust for systems they are orbiting. Our entrepreneurs, which give +1 dust per person per planet, which is awesome, and strong allies, which is plus 40% health on ships. However, we get minus 50% luxury bonus, which is pretty bad actually, and minus 10 influence per deal broken on system, which isn't too well. Actually, it's not too bad. It could be so much worse. So yeah, we are going to hire an endless hero. So we've either got, he's a pilot, and this person is a corporate commander, adventurer. Now we're going to go with you. Whoops. Hire. There we go. We're going to assign you to a system. I'm going to assign you to theta system. There we go. And over time, this hero will get bonuses and level up and things like that, which will be great. There we go. So we get a lot of money per turn, which is great. There we go. Zabel now. Zabel, as you can see, has a little golden circle over one of its planets. Zabel 6 has an anthropic field, which gives minus 30% upkeep on star system. That is amazing, actually. Those are called relic systems, or relic planets. Discovery of a wonder, or wonder, of course. Third law of thermodynamics takes the increased disorder and decay is inevitable. Law is immutable and inevitable throughout all the worlds of all galaxies, except here. For whatever reason, entropy in system increases at a measurably slower rate than anywhere else. I mean, it takes far longer for things to rust, weaken, otherwise age. Which is awesome. We've also discarded this, giving us some dust, and oh yeah, you haven't quite finished your run, so we're going to, this is not cool. Well, no, it's not. It's pretty shit, actually. As you can see here, I am surrounded by wormholes, which means my lands are secluded, which is good, because that means we won't be attacked. However, it's bad because it means I can't explore anymore. Which is kind of a shame, because exploring is one of the big points of this game, being a 4X game. So we are just going to continue growing things. Not much else going on. I can't go there. Sad face. So this ship is kind of pointless, so we are going to put you in the hangar and just leave you there. And then we have finished our exploitation and science. So he's just going to continue his fusion plants, and these Theta has continued that. So now we can either make a star improvement, which gives us +1 person, +1 science per person on planet, which is exactly what we're going to do. Of course, you've also got the industry conversion ones, which is when you convert industry to a certain thing. So you've either got to dust or to science. You can also do it to food at some point. That's not bad. On top of every planet, you get its yield per turn. So 24 food, which is a lot, and 20 dust, which is pretty good. And this is the whole system-wide yield, which is what you actually get, because obviously this is planet, this is per planet, and this is per system. Anyway, so that's done. We are going to enter, and there's not really much going to be going on for a while. Now, above this planet, Series 1, you can see here is a gem, which is a luxury resource. Now, as you know, we get minus 50% on our luxury resource, which is kind of annoying. But I don't think that's too much of a problem, to be honest. We've got 87 gold already, which is fantastic. Sirius has completed his thing, so we're going to make that. And we're going to continue. Right now, we're sort of... The big issue that we have is that science is slow, and we have to wait until the science adds up. So colonize tundra or colonize arid. We're going to do both of these to colonize both of them, and maybe go towards colonizing either desert or arctic, or maybe we get in the destroyer, maybe, or maybe going for these. It doesn't matter. Like, as you can see, this went from 5 to being like 2 and 3 turns now. So it does increase very rapidly as soon as you get your science rolling. So you're done. We've got titanium 70 has been identified, and we've got a deposit on Theta 3. On Theta 1 and Sirius 3. So that's good. We got poor and normal, but we've got some, which is great because we need them to build to get our ships. New development in all link systems. Yes, that's good. All right, so there we go. So we've got some good stuff going on. That's good that we've got 2 planets with it, because that's some of the early luxury resources. Think of it as you would say horses in Civ. Like getting horses early on is good because it improves certain aspects of your civilization. And our hero has leveled up, which means we can choose an ability to unlock. Now, our hero is someone who is at the moment a leader of a system, so we don't want her to get things such as plus +8 aggressivity on fleet weapons is a bit pointless, or plus movement on fleet. This is pretty good though, plus 16% on star system of science, or plus 16% gold. It's pretty good. So what we want is probably either labor. Yeah, labor is good because labor increases plus 6% food and plus 6% industry. Very good stuff. Okay, so that is that. Let's end the turn. We're about to be able to colonize our next thing. As you can see, we can now colonize several other planets. And in one turn we'll be able to colonize even more. So Theta, our first things we're going to do is colonize this one. Should take us through. You can colonize straight away without having to build another colony ship. Heavy isolation will probably be good because it does plus 10 industry on the star system and then plus 1 industry on per person on depending on what you are. But first we're going to colonize different planets. Now we can colonize most of these things actually. We can colonize this, which gives us ancient artifacts, which is good, which is exactly what we're going to do actually. And then we're going to wait, because we still can't explore the wormholes. We're going to have to get a science tech to do that. Alright, now that we can colonize, I believe it's Tundra. As you can see, we can colonize most planets in every system around us now, so we can build some ships, which is going to be great. Now, I just need to figure out how you can travel through wormholes. I think it's this one. Yep, this one unlocks wormholes. So we're going to try to get that early, but before we do, we are going to get exonology, salt, exobiology, HE barrels, and there we go. We're going to just finish the first circle because we kind of need to. We're going to go in this direction, and then we're probably going to go this, that, that. There we go. Of course, this is just like potential what's going to happen. It may not happen like that, but it's not going to take too long. It only takes 2 or 1 turns to do that. Ender Space is a fantastic game, Bidin. Shut up. Well, there we go. That was a fun turn going on there. And there we go. A lot of things has happened. Firstly, our hero has leveled up, so we're going to give him more labor. That one gives him plus 12% in most things. Getting ourselves up in the world. This is done. And then a lot of this extra materials have been found, also colonized on several planets, so we're going to exploit. This is, what is this? Arid, so what is bonus on arid? Get ourselves more dust from you, and here is the same, more dust. There we go. Get ourselves our exploitations. Boom. And eventually we'll be able to do a lot of stuff. So there we go. We've also got that. Our science is going up very fast. What's our faction wide screens? We get 30 science per turn, which is not amazing, but not bad at all, to be honest. It could be so much worse. We're getting a lot of food. We got ourselves 3 strategic resources of titanium, and we're getting a lot of dust per turn, which is good. Haven't been like the good thing. Like one of the good things of being surrounded by wormholes is that we are in such a great defensive position against things like pirates and other such mean people. So right now what we're going to do, we could either go for massive dust or industry, and we're going to go for industry because this is kind of pointless. Although we do have arid. No, let's go for industry. We might get the swamp world as well at some point. Soon we'll be able to build a proper ships, but there's no point in doing any building of ships until we can cross the wormholes, which is complete. As you can see, every turn Theta's influence is increasing, which is great. Now what do we want to make? We can't do anything here, so we're just going to go for massive dust. And on Sirius we are going to go for colonizing this planet. Because this planet is important. Colonizing as many planets as possible at the beginning is pretty important. One turn until we get this, which is good. Afterwards we are going to... what's this? 20 dust for each destroyed enemy CP. No, that's pointless. Probably gonna go... yeah, desert. We're probably gonna go sustainability and improve thermodynamics. And then we're gonna go up here a little bit more, up until photon distortion, which is very good. We're going to build ourselves some new ships. Awesome. So now we've successfully researched our new ship design, we are going to do fuck all here, and we are going to exploit you. You are ocean. Ocean gets food, so food is. Right, now we're going to go into the whole ship screen. There we go. So to make a ship, there are several different things you can make. At the moment we have 3 different ship designs: Scout, Defender, Colony. You can add one and make it a destroyer class. This is what our destroyer things look for. Please cancel. So this is what a destroyer will look like. They look kind of really strange, but hell, that's how it looks. And in this game, the best thing you can do is not to diversify into everything. You have to focus everything on one, and what we're going to focus on is kinetic. And we're going to kinetic until until it's everything. So there we go. So we have long range kinetic until everything's done. There are obviously weapon and defense modules, support modules, and special modules, but it's pointless to do anything if you don't get full range everything. So yeah, it's weird. I might actually go beam. I go 0 of these and I go beam. How many can I get of these? Oh, fuck it, we'll go 10 beam because they're much more effective. So we'll have our destroyers will be beams, and we're going to call them beam ship. I know it's not the best, but hell. And we're going to create this. So now we have beam ship as our thing, and we can create ship, beam ship. We're going to create a fleet of 4 beam ships. What are you doing? Go over here. So there we go, we have beam ships on their way. I'm going to show the universe what we're made of. Sirius has been exploited, I believe. So what we're going to do... arid, Arctic is kind of pointless. Does it say jungle? No. We're going to go for dust then. Thank you. And carry on. Sirius is soon to be a thingy. What are they called? Colony, that's the one. You've leveled up. So your labour is 6, offence 2, wit 8. So we can increase 4 labour. Look at that. It's amazing. Even more labour. She's going to be the best governor. And complete construction. Good. There we go. We've now researched colonize Arctic. So we can colonize the last few planets in our systems, which is great. That's what we're going to do. And then we're going to make a few colony ships to get all of these. We're going to go for Elma first because that's a frontier world, so that means if enemies go in here, they can't actually keep going. Well, they could keep going, but they're not going to because I said so. Yeah. Theta has built a few ships. We're just going to carry on. We have a lot of dust. We're going to be using that dust to buy a new Endless Hero. Congratulations on the first settlement to advance in difficult planet type. Doorway great to riches. Yay. It's because we've just colonized Arctic. I think. Yep, that allows us to get science upgrade, which is fantastic. And we've nearly built our fleet. I believe. No, we haven't. Oh well. Sustainability. +1 food on Arctic, +1 food on... Yeah, let's do that. We've got one more, and then we've got all of our beam fit. Awesome. So Theta will then move on to colonize this one. We are going to create a fleet who are going to go to Elma, and you're going to stay here for now. In 2 turns we'll be able to traverse the wormhole and explore. Oh, I just completed constructions without even doing anything. So right now there's nothing much we can do. We are not going to convert our industry into anything. Yes we are, because it's pointless to keep it for no reason. So we're going to convert it to science. But in 1 turn we are going to change that. In fact, I should have created a colony ship, but oh well. Getting more science is cool. So what do I want to do? We are going to go for that, because we're about to explore new people. Go for that. And then go for these. Good stuff. So that's done. Call of Distance Constellation has been researched, and Theta is going to exploit. You are Arctic, so you go science. Scout, create fleet. You will go here. Dill has been found. I'm going to hire a new Endless Hero. Now they cost more. The longer you wait, the more they cost, obviously. But these two are pretty much the same, so we're going to go for the robot, because robots. And we're going to assign you to a fleet, to the Elma fleet. There we go. So we have an Endless Hero now on our fleet. We have found Pegasus. These are Horatio. You are not alone. Beginnings are delicate things. Friend or foe, ally, enemy. You have made contact with another spacefaring species. Treat them as you would have them treat you. Obviously. So contact with Horatio. Discovery +20, and Theta is finished doing his shit. We are going to go into the diplomacy screen. That is not diplomacy. This is this one. We are going to talk to them. And we don't actually have yet the peace option. There it is, 2 turns. So they might attack us. It will be very annoying if they do. Because we are at what's called a cold war, which means they can attack us, we can go through their lands, and we'll, things attack things. Which is kind of annoying, generally. We are going to build a colony ship. It will take us 8 turns to do so. Which is annoying, but oh well. Right. Keep exploring. We found Banny. We found ourselves more heroes. The remaining recruits in your academy have been replaced with 3 new heroes. Oh. Okay. Theta. How much will economy be? 4. Okay, so we're going to build one on Theta and none on Sirius. Instead, we're just going to continue doing the science. We're going to go here. That should be fine. You guys I'm gonna go here. Why can't I leave? So rude. I'm assuming the reason I can't leave is because they've got the defense mode on. And Sirius, as you can see, is now a proper colony. No longer an outpost. There you go, I can do war. I found, ooh, red star, red supergiant to be exact. Plus 5% XP. Awesome. We are now going to try and negotiate peace with you. Offer peace. Offer. Success. Now I should be able to leave. Yay. Right, so we have peace with the Horatios. We're going to try and keep peace with them. I'm assuming... That looks so awesome. Sorry, but this game looks so fucking nice. That both of us will start here, and then the other two factions will start here. So we're going to try and explore most of this as soon as possible. Meanwhile, you can make that +1 trade routes cap on star system. Kind of pointless, so we're not going to do that because it's actually costs quite a lot to do that. Our approval rating is pretty shit because of our planets and overpopulation. What do you mean? There's not any overpopulation. You lie. You lie. We have made some stuff. Continued some scanning. There's another fleet. Called Quarius. So, I believe I am correct in saying that we have been split in half. I found 10 science just randomly lying around, as well as a Wonder Dust Nebula and Remor, which is awesome. Also, what's that? What's that? I'm so funny sometimes. I'm not. I'm never funny. More of that is done. Good. We are rushing through the science as fast as we can, which is fantastic. Decky has been made, found. We're going to try and get Koshab as soon as possible, because it has a wonder, and being able to get that colony around down to Koshab will probably be the best thing for us to do. So we're going to go here. We're going to carry on with our fleets. Orion, which is actually... what is Orion made of? Barren asteroid belts and methanes and a lava planet. Fancy. Okay. So we are going to carry on. We have made our colony. We're going to create, and we're going to get you over here, which will take a next turn. We are then going to increase our influence using our CIS satellites. And that's about it. Meanwhile, you carry on your stuff. We've discovered at the height of the technology, the Endless were able to tap planetary cores in order to exploit geothermal energy. Side benefits of these advanced installations include advancing in geological sciences as well as mine rare minerals. Intense science. I'm assuming that was my scout, the second one. Dice roll. Endless map artifact discovered. We get plus 100% something on systems and plus 100% on ships. Not entirely sure what that means. I think that's movement. I might be completely mistaken. You there, colonize. Colonize this one. There we go. Discovery. The ruins of Endless have an identifiable architecture. Though they have come with many styles, certain qualities. Certain qualities and materials unite them, though now you find some that even by the standards of endless are strange and ancient. Event option. We get hostile, which is plus 20% in industry. Selfish, which is plus 1. Or helpful, plus 1. What's the point? Oh, this is forever. We're gonna go for helpful. Obviously. As familiarity with space travel and exploration increases, more and more events and anomalies are registered. Some of these are simply strokes of luck, either good or bad, whilst others are complex situations that require decisions and generate risks. Option 1. 2 pirate fields will appear on Magashi, which is, I'm assuming, where my scout just appeared. Yeah. 3 pirate fields will appear on the player's latest colonized system. That's not happening. 1 pirate fleet will appear on the player's home system. That's also not happening, so we're just going to go for option 1. So I need to start defending like soon. So there are pirates in the general area which we're going to have to try and defend against. Wait, what? Why is there a scout there? Must have found a random scout. And what else did I just find? A husk of knowledge. Awesome. Oh shit, this is like massive. Plus 25% approval on planets. And I can't colonize it because it's a barren planet. This is a shame. There we go. Legendary planet Ogiria. Nice. Apparently it's a legendary planet. I've never actually come up against one. A new exploration ship. Oh, there we go. Severius. No, it's actually Stadurus. New exploration ship. Again? Holy fuck. I'm just like exploring loads. Oh. Enemy fleet. These are pirates. The bastards. How dare they. So we've explored quite a bit of the map right now. Taken a while to do so, but we've done it. And Sirius is going to start making a fleet, because we need one to defend against the upcoming pirates. It's going to take a while, but so be it. Colonization event summary. Ruins of Endless are identifiable. Oh, we already decided this. 2 pirate fleets will appear on Magashi. There they are. New advanced defense ship is created on a link. Merge. What is it? Advanced defense ship. Oh, this isn't that bad, like at all. That's pretty cool, actually. You've nearly completed that. We have pirate ship versus scout ship. Now, the combat system in this game is really strange. Because, well, it's not strange at all, it's fantastic. Because you basically get these cards and decide what stance it is, and depending on what you pick, it counters a certain type of attack that they might have. So, we have our scout. 10 kinetic. Yo, no, we're just going to retreat. It's pointless to do anything, and we're just going to look at manual, because it goes into an amazing screen. There we go. This is fantastic. There we go. I've forgotten how to show it, so I'm just going to click many buttons until it appears again. But basically this turns the HUD off. See the enemy ship. This is our ship. There's the pirates going to come from there. There we go. It's H apparently. HQ HUD. So I've countered theirs. This is them attacking me. So I've just been attacked. This is the health I lose. Down here you'll see. But so with retreat you take a round of damage, but I've escaped because I've used retreat. And as you can see, because I've been countered, because I countered it, it means that his attack, his card, is actually worse than what it would be normally. So right now this scout, what's this? This is the other scout. There's a pirate ship going there, so that's not too good. Bittle, +1 XP, we've lost that. +3 experience on that fleet. We're going to go to this system here. Surprised I haven't found any other, to be honest, but hey. And Koshev is still not making anything actually. No exploitation. I need side right core tap installation. Now what am I? Tundra. 4 turns. Gonna end turn. See what goes on. Look at that influence boost because of what we just built. Now we are going to build more beam ships. Having 2 fleets is good, because having 2 fleets is good. So first one is our 4 beam ships. We have found the Sheridan, aren't we Sheridan as well, and a wormhole pendulum. Interesting. You've mapped half of the known galaxy. We are going to go into diplomacy. And we are going to ask for... You have not been diplomatically... Oh, okay, so we have to wait next turn. Fine. Very well. Next one is this one. We're going to go here. Sherma. I'm going to do that. You guys, there's nothing here. You're going to go down this wormhole to the Safi, which I think is your home system. No, it's not, because otherwise it would have a crown on it, as does this one. This one has a crown on it, and this one has a crown on it. So that's good. End turn. We have 2,400 dust. No, we don't. We have 2,004 dust, actually. Sorted out. The scout ship's going to go here. Oh, they attacked me. Can't I just ask to be like at peace with you guys? There we go, now there's no more battle. What? Come on guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Apparently we can't even do anything. We're going to do that. Counter sabotage. Then we're going to do 2 rounds of kinetic apparently, which we're going to manually look at, because YOLO. Look at that sexiness. What's this? We're going to do free camera, and we're going to do head, no HUD. So this is our ships, this is theirs. Look how bloody amazingly beautiful these are. Look, these models are just fantastic. So we've managed to get ourselves our camouflage up. I don't know if that's actually done anything. What both people have done. We've destroyed 2 of their ships because our beam ships are fantastically overpowered. Now in this game, the way it works, you've got beam, kinetic and missile. Kinetic is the fastest moving one, and beam, there we go, we've won. Beam is second fastest, beam is pretty neutral, and the missiles are the slowest but the most powerful ones. There's actually a few damaged ships over here, look at that. It's fantastic. Oh, this game looks so good. So we've actually increased the level because of what we've done. We're going to increase the offensive of our hero and the defensive as well, and because apparently we've gained even more XP, do that, and oh my god, we are going to increase that. Boom. You gain like hundreds of thousands of new levels. We are peace, but we did defeat them completely. Beam ships are very strong apparently. Right, so now what we can do is go this, because we need it, this, and then we're going to go this. Where's our next beam? Is up here. This, there we go. There's their home planet. You are done. Sirius is done. Scout's going to go down here. That was a pretty good battle. I wasn't expecting to be that powerful, to be honest, but I keep forgetting just how good upgrading your ships slightly is. But I guess it's a mistake I won't be making anymore. Right, so science-wise we've done that. We have some Hyperium, which is great. We've completed that ship in Theta, and you've leveled up, meaning we can now go for Wit. Dismiss. Complete your movements, please. Gano gives you plus 10 dust and plus 10 science through you. We're going to go down there. And you are going to go here. And we have found the Pilgrims. Oh, I hate the Pilgrims, they're such bastards. We can't offer peace yet, but we do have our beam ships, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So, I was correct. It does seem, though, that they are all on this, like, side, like this right side of the galaxy, and they've just abandoned this. So what we're going to do is try and encircle these guys. So we're going to build as many colony ships as possible, try and get all of these very, very quickly. That way we can expand to these very, very quickly as well, which is great. First, we're building ourselves some fleets to successfully not die. So tiny tundra, we're going to go for the arid one. Colonize that, please. New heroes. I should probably do some of that. The remaining recruits in your academy have been switched, we know. And a new exploration ship is created. So first off, I want peace in our tie. Peace with everyone. There we go. So they're all in a cold war with each other. I'm going to get my scout ship to go here. That is not even their home base. Home base is a shop in Britain. That was funny. For me anyway. Scout ship is going to go here. And then this one is also going to go here. And this one is going to go here. Oh, more pirates. Actually, where are the pirates? Like, I haven't seen them come through. There are 2 beam ships here, 1 beam ship here. How long? We're just going to build this one, and then we're going to build other things, because that will allow us to move the Sirius ships to Theta. Yes. 4. There's 4 ships in the hangar, which means you only need to build this one. And Sirius can build a colony, 7 turns. You really need to sort yourself out, woman. Yeah, everything seems fine. Have you built something? Yes, you have. We are generating a lot of dust and science, but nothing much else, to be honest. So we're just going to do more science, I guess. Sirius is not the best of planets. I will admit that now. In fact, it's probably one of the worst planets. Plus 1 XP for the fleet. And we are at war with the pirates, where we are amazingly more powerful too. So what we're going to do... Offensive retreat is pretty funny. We are going to use engineering, sabotage, and tactics. Manual! Let's go look at this battle. No more HUD. Where are they? Here they are. Pirates come in. Start firing their ships. They start shooting us, but we've got ourselves... Oh, that was a terrible round of shooting. Pirate much more effective than we are. We've put a few shots into his side, but he's going to keep coming forward. Managing to shoot at one of our defenders effectively, but missing most of those shots here. That was good. We've put a good few shots into him. The second round has been called. It's missing his shots. I've sabotaged most of him. I don't actually know if we've successful. Oh, no, he's using kinetic fire. Oh, the music in this game is so nice. Tell me if the music's too loud, by the way. Doesn't seem to be much else going on right now. Our defending ships are very good at kinetic blockage, for the best about it. Pirate ship has been destroyed, despite the fact we did use adaptive strategy, and like our weapon block just totally failed. There we go. We have victoried with our ships. We're slightly damaged, but other than that, doing pretty good. Successfully destroying the bastards that are the enemy pirate ships. Oh, there is another one here, which is annoying. Very well. Things happen. People die. Bushir. There we go, we've nearly explored the whole planet. The whole system is only like this here and those few planets here, and there we go. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. So, we have completed that. We can now interplanetary transport network. +3 on barren asteroid lava and 20% on whole system that is happening. We have completed a new fleet, of which we are going to hire an endless hero to successfully do. That is a corporate commander, a pilot adventurer, or a commander pilot. Commander pilot is probably what we're going to go. You there, assigned to fleet Zeta. Good. Right, so we have a good amount of beam ships now. Oh, they've got developed. So now the influence is going to go against one another, which is a shame. But things happen. How much does a colony cost? 4 as well. We'll do that first. A colony is more important. Can I buy a colony? I can, and that is what I've done, because I've got so much gold that I might as well. In fact, I might as well do that on you as well. Antimatter has been discovered. Beam ship, go over here. The cheapest technology is discovered. Awesome. End the turn. Sustainability is done. Yeah, everything's good. So create that fleet. Create that fleet. Dismiss because you're all building stuff. Beam ship versus pirate ship. We are going to do that. That. Wait, what's that? Countered by tactics. So we're just going to do tactics twice then. Tactics, tactics. And sabotage. Manual. So I like watching these battles. They're cool. Times it. Cool. Right, this time I'm just going to keep it on its normality. There's the pirate ship. It's going to get absolutely fact. Because beam ships. Long range phase, look at those beams going straight towards the beam ship. Oh, wait, he's fucked. Look at that. Boom. He didn't even take all the shots, he just poof. He actually used kinetic. Oh wait, kinetic counters that. Of course it does. Yeah, I totally screwed that up a little bit. But oh well, we won. Easy win. Easy. Right, so Dill has stuff. Just want to find those pirates that spawned. If I don't find them, then what will happen? Colony! Where do I want to go? Oh yeah, Hydrus. Meanwhile, you can go to Lynx. Or just go there instead. So apparently you don't want to go anywhere else, which is fine. This little scout kind of stuck. I'm going to put you on auto explore from now on. This little scout is also going to go on auto explore. This fleet, however, will not. This fleet will go back to base camp. Okay. I can get the tiny Arctic now. Or what was this? This is Koshab. Oh, this is our new little thing. So doing this is probably the wisest decision. And what are you? You are arid. On arid is good to get food. We're going to do this first. So I get that next turn. We have plenty of money, so it doesn't matter. The glittering halls. We have hunters versus our advanced defense. Scout things. So if you're using offensive, I need something that counters offensive. Sabotage counters offensive. Boom. Manual. 'Cause manual. They do have 2 ships, but we have 2 ships as well, including our advanced defender, which apparently deflects kinetic attacks really well and has a lot of XP. Whilst our scout is pretty shit, to be honest. So first round, I have my weapon disruption, which is minus 25% damage from enemy attacks. It's pretty funny. Meanwhile, my attacks aren't doing a whole lot of damage. We've only lost a few. So that's the long range section. And same again, we have successfully done them. One of the hunters is on very low health now. So everyone's fighting, the guns firing at the enemies. These ships look fantastic. Like, this game is so good graphically and generally. Really like it. Camouflage magnetic fields, so they've increased the deflector efficiency, basically done what we've done. But we are still going to absolutely own the first ship, which is now going to explode! Only one hunter left. And he's about to take full brunt of everything. He's got another wave, and we've destroyed him. Hunter down, pirates defeated. We have successfully destroyed the fleet at Utka. Sorry, Ukta. Wrong way. A good battle, nevertheless. Succeeding everywhere. Glittering halls discovered. And +1 pirate feed. Oh, okay, that was the pirate feed that just appeared for no reason. Scout! Explore! Beam ships! Oh, enemy ship. Yeah, you're screwed. Oh, they've got several of them though. Ha ha ha! I just cracked my headset. That was not cool. I'm gonna have to fix that in 2 seconds. But first, something that counts as offensive. Magnetic fields. -20 beam damage. That's not happening. Oh wait, what? -25% damage from missiles. Yeah, okay, why not? Do these guys have missiles? Yes, they do! Hey, 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 hey. Unblockable. We are going to do this. And manual. Now give me a sec while I take my headset off to fix it. I need to get a new headset. Need to get a new headset because this one's breaking. Like this bar here is totally broken. This is a bit of a shame, but there we go. So here we are on the fleet's menu. We are going to turn this camera off, take the HUD off, and we're going to continue. Beams versus missiles and other stuff. The beams striking down the enemy. 2 of them explode, 3 of them, 4 of them, all 4 of them exploding in the first round. Meanwhile, these missiles still haven't hit their targets, and there we go, all of them hitting the same target, and it explodes in a wave of fire. But we have destroyed the enemy nevertheless, losing 1 ship, but destroying all of theirs. So we are going to increase our defense, I think. Massively increasing our defense. So there we go. Lynx is safe. The pirate fleet has been defeated. Over here, we're going to go on to Dill with this colony. Please. Why are you being so annoying? Okay, that was weird. Apparently it doesn't want to go there. That's kind of a shame. Yeah, go here, please. And you've been explored everything almost. Yeah, things happen. I can't believe I lost a beam ship. I only lost 1, so wasn't the end. Wasn't the end times. We've almost finished researching what we were researching. Actually, no, we haven't, because we've got to do that, and then we've got to go with those 2, which is still not too bad. End the turn. Hey Nimbus. This is the space version of Endless. This is Endless Space compared to Endless Legend. See if anything's on Magashi. Oh well, you guys, you're a bit annoying. Getting all those done. That's been researched. That's been researched. Beam ships, go here. We are going to colonize you. Tropic field has been colonized. We got 50 gold for that. Large desert, so I think you get gold for desert. Yep, +2. Oh, we are going to fucking purchase that. There's no way. I am waiting for that to happen. Oh, I want the medium lava. Lava is brilliant because it gives you 11 industry, like, straight away. Then we're going to go straight for... Oh. But I can colonize it. Obviously, I can't colonize it yet. We are going to go through here. Damn it, Kawaii Gubbin. Theta. It is a really nice game. That's why I really wanted to try out Endless Legends, because if, you know, made by the same people, and it's just like, oh my god, this is so good. Really looking forward to trying out Endless Legends. Plus 25 defense per person. This is Theta. This is my capital. What does that do? +1 on tiny and small. I've only got one tiny, so it's kind of pointless. So we're just going to build another colony, maybe 2 colonies. Just like in Civ, building colony ships does mean that you don't get any food, but you know, so what? There we go. Go over there. That's created Kochab. You are going to make interplanetary transport, lava, methane, asteroids, barren. Why do I keep doing that? I can't build on these. There's no point in building that thing. Sustainability, desert, arctic, arid tundra, probably the best thing to do. More food equals more people. More people equals more industry because there's more people. Obviously. Sable is my newest outpost, if I'm not mistaken. That 16 turns? Oh hell no, I'm just gonna buy that straight off. Right. Are you nearly there? Yeah, you're nearly there. Sirius is colonized everything. That is pointless. Tiny and small, small, tiny. When we've colonized that, we'll get that, but right now it's kind of pointless. Might get this. 5 turns. No, we won't. We're just going to build another colony. For now, everything's done, and we're going to get some more science stuff. Get ourselves better beam ships. It's basically what we need. There's a lot of tundra here. Yeah, it costs 1 population. I don't have population. Are you a desert? Yes, you are. This is +1 person. We're just going to do that. Buy that straight off. You there. Oh, you're still building colonies. I need to actually just pick you. Create. Please go down here. Why don't you want to go down here? Is it because it's negatively influenced or something? Don't understand. We shall see. Was that a battle then? No. Alright, colony, we can colonize. Cannot colonize large barren, that's okay as long as we get stuff. So which one has the most? Can't colonize. That one. That one's good. Good dust, good everything, good science as well. So the first things we're going to do, that was arid. Arid equals food, yes. Yes. Get ourselves that. Get ourselves that. And then we'll see. Still loads of foods. Got ourselves a legendary planet, which is fantastic. And we're at war with pirates. The beam ships. Oh, it's my awesome beam ships. However, this is actually much closer because these guys have missiles. A lot and a lot of missiles. So we're just going to do a lot of this. Manual, let's look at this game getting carried out. We are going to look at this through the eyes of the computer. Pirate ships going into the system. It is very possible that these ships will all be wiped out at the same time, but I doubt it will happen like that. Beam ships start firing. They do have kinetic fire, which is annoying. The ship's getting hit by the beams. All of them exploding. I've won. However, I haven't been hit by the missiles yet, which are about to hit, and one of my beam ships have just been destroyed. I think I need to invest in my second iteration of the beam ship. I'm going to need to invest in a shielding against them. I'm so happy those are my beam ships right next to that pirate fleet. Because holy fuck. But you've leveled up, so well done. -1, -6 accuracy is good. Plus 25% deflections on players' deflectors. Interceptions on players' anti-missiles. Oh, that's really good. Plus 2 movement on fleet, that's amazing. Oh, no, fuck that. Plus 25% health. Hells yeah. So, Sable. Sable. Just need new population. Again, interplanetary, that is good. It's not good, but it could be. Defense on everything, tiny and small, tiny. Yeah, we could get that. That'll be 12 turns. High gravity. There is a thing that reduces, like, that you can take out the anomaly, or you can even improve it so that there is no anomaly, which is really cool. 5 turns, why not just wait there. Hydrus. Making a lot of food. So we've been 15 turns. We're not making any kind of industry though. But that shouldn't be too much of a problem for now. So probably fixing the industry would be the best thing to do, so that's what we're going to do. Fix the industry. It would seem we have a very bad thing, so we're just going to lower the tax rate. Why are they not happy though? Empire, expansion disapproval, overpopulation disapproval, and the kind of planets we have in that system makes us unhappy. There we go, we're just going to increase that. It gives us less per turn, but we are making so much money per turn that it doesn't really matter. Oh wow, and actually the happiness is kind of a big factor to how much can I go down? 20 per turn is fine. Should be absolutely fine. Why can't you go through these? I don't understand why you can't go through this. Like, is it because of your influence meter? It is, isn't it? It's the influence. Because of this guy's influence, I'm unable to go to different planets. That is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So right now making colony ships is probably not the best thing to do. It's a shame. A real big shame. Unless I bring back this beam, the beam ships. Unless of course it's just a glitch in the game, which does happen. Like, it happens a lot. I'm just going to go into you. Yeah, I haven't researched any kind of term things. So, wait, what? Yeah, we're a peaceful one. I'm gonna see if I can get military access at some point. Let's look at my... What am I researching? That. I need to ask military access. Open borders, that's the one we're going to get. In fact, 4 turns, we're going to go for that, and then that. Very quickly, because we kind of need it. Yeah, no, we've been locked in because of the borders issue of influence. Very irritating. Our influence is slowly growing though. There's only so much they can do. Kochab. Lot of industry happening on Kochab right now. So doing that is probably not the worst of things. And Hydra's similar thing with 21 now. A husk of knowledge is going to be nice at some point. Kessler syndrome. We're going to colonize you. Our beam ship. Yeah, no, we're kind of locked in, which is very irritating. Very, very irritating. Move all our ships. Right, what we're going to do now, do that. We're not going to fix our ships yet. That is something we're going to have to do later. Theta is still creating colonies, which we're going to continue to do. Next time we'll get the open borders. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Thank you. Done. Kochab. We are going to go for... colonize. That is colonized. What do I need? Siderites. I don't even know how I can research that. 14 turns until that outpost is done. We're going to go for science. Now that we've done that, we can go for open borders. S'il vous plaît. Did they accept it? Yes, they did. Awesome. It was in fact and indeed the open borders that were the issue. Which will not be an issue any longer. So right now what we're just waiting on doing that. Adoptive colonies is definitely something that we need to focus on getting soon. I cannot remember this one. There we go. This one will be the next one we're going to go for because it's really good, really good. And colonize lava. Probably the final ones we're going to be getting in that tree for a very long time, because that will basically be all the expansions and everything will be fine, and we can focus on diplomacy for a while. What did I want to get? That's antimatter. That's Hyperium and Titanium. Actually, yeah, then that's the question. Which one gives me... It's antimatter, that's Hydaxium. Oh my god, it's going to take me forever to be able to use that. Not forever, but a while. Never mind then. It seems you are not the first sentient beings on this planet, though judging by the remains of the previous inhabitants died warring knee-deep in their own pollution. So, either I can get -2 food per planet for 20 turns, and I get +1 industry, +1 science, or -10 influence on star system, which is not happening, or +2 industry for 20 turns and +1 food, -1 food. I'm happy with that, to be honest. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. Move all my fleets. Sable. 23 turns until outpost complete. We are going to colonize you. Hydrus. We're going to exploit Terran for more food. They're all done. Our colony I really want to get to Uqdar, but that's really far from where I am. And I can't anyway, because it's under influence of another empire. Going here is probably the wisest thing. So which means I can't get Elmar Ibar. Which means the next planet to colonize. I really want Stadris, that's a far planet thing. We just got fuck what Deki. Deki's got plenty of shit. Their influence is high influence. It's very irritating. So that's that. You've updated, got yourselves better. That's not bad. Plus HP resonation, that's something. Regen. Later I can finally do something else with you. Plus 25% defense. Sorry, plus 25 defense, just 25. Or plus 3 defense shelter, and plus 2 control recovery. I'm going to do that. I'm also going to create this. Pooch up. 2 turns stun new population. We are going to colonize you. You've leveled up. Plus 20 gold on star system. Just straight out. The beam ships are going to stay. Yeah, we're gonna go here. Oh, 60 science straight away. Nice. I really don't want Banny. Like, sure, the influence is nice, but like, it's terrible. It's a terrible planet. Right, so this one, 9 science but no industry, no industry. This one has good industry. Jungle, jungle, jungle. Probably need to make a new fleet, to be honest. Tundra. Alright, ending the turn. I'm going to stop streaming in a bit. That'll be all for today. Almost get an adaptive colony. I've actually finally managed to successfully Arctic science. Managed to research better beam. So what we're going to do is build a new ship type. We are going to remove the beam ship. We're going to add the second beam ship. We're going to call it Beam V2. As you can see, we now have the second beam. We can still get the one beam, but we're not going to. We're going to get the two beam, because two beam is massive. Oh no! A strategic resource is needed. Do we have this strategic resource? Antimatter, we don't have any. I did a big doo-doo. I'm still going to do this now. I can actually increase the amount of weight you get, I know that, but I can't remember where. We could go for armor and other stuff as well, of course. There's also repair modules we can get. We have the Hyperion for it. But that won't be necessary. But look, the difference is 13 and 26. That's not happening. I'm not making a similar thing. Okay, so we are missing that. So we are going to create the Beam V2, but we're also going to create the Beam V1 again. Which is still only going to have that. Which is a shame. I don't seem to have any Hyperium, which is right here, like there's some here and other stuff, which means I have to colonize you, which I cannot do. But I'm about to, because that is literally what I'm about to do. So it's not the end of the world, but it's not the best thing. That was a stupid thing on my behalf. Colony, oh please be Hyperium. That's not what I want though, is it? It's not what I need. I need this. I need antimatter. God damn it. All this for nothing. Oh, it's okay, it's not the end of the world, because as soon as we colonize it we can re-colonize, like straight out. However, our happiness bonus is not going to be great. Mostly because apparently we are overextending ourselves. Don't have any trade routes, but these guys do. We're gonna have to sort that out. I can actually scrap you guys. I'll give you more money per turn. And the turn here. Finish all this shit. Colonize the single one here. Antimatter allows for destroy my heavy beam class. Do we want that? There's an Arctic Arid. Arctic Arid. Yeah, actually that's not a bad idea. Hydrus. Arid Baron Arid. Lava Terran Arid. Lava Baron. Lava. +3 on lava. It's so good. And +1 on Baron. But I don't need it yet because I haven't got any people. This is good. It just gives me a load of dust, which is exactly what I want, obviously. So there we go. That's done. Influence is losing it against these guys. These guys have so much influence, it's ridiculous. However, they only do... We could attack and destroy them, maybe. Like, this is a massive... No, we can't. Look how many bloody defense they got. They got 10. Soon, we will make ourselves our Beam V2s. How good are they, actually? 208 per thing. Once we've got that, we'll get the cruiser. Cruisers are ridiculously powerful. The most I've ever got to, like through playing single player, was the battleship. I actually managed to get battleship. I've actually won a game on this, actually. I don't know why I'm saying that. So the most I've got to is beating the whole galaxy. But I've got I had one of these battleships, and they're fucking massive. Like, they are ridiculous. and they're just really, 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 really strong, which is great. Convert star system defense. No. But yeah, we basically want to get beam as high as possible. Where's the next beam? I think the next beam is really high up actually. Yeah, it's all the way up there. Which is irritating, but beam weapons are so strong. I actually managed to get kinetic really high as well. Kinetic really strong is pretty good. I mean, all the weapons get really strong really rapidly. Getting all the way up to full beam, which I don't even think you can get full beam. I don't get full kinetic. I do believe like you can get full missile though. Look at that. But yeah, it feels as if every single faction does have a different tree, because half of these don't go to the same place. I mean, some of them are the same, like, you know, trade routes and other stuff like that, but it doesn't seem like all of them are the same. I'll have to check. Post-op an analytic. Where's my trade routes? Am I even able to do that? Alien resources. I don't even know. Most of the time. Sabotage EMP. Brainwave sensors, lol. Oh my god, so much stuff. But yeah, so there we go, that's Endless Space. I will be continuing this on future streams, possibly. I do really enjoy this game. It's a fantastic game. And I hope you enjoy it too, but we will be continuing this in a future stream, because right now it's somewhat late. Well, it's not that late at all, it's just that I want to eat something, go to Skype my parents, so I'm going to do the recording with Dragonheart. So there we go, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm going to save the game here. We're going to call it Random Faction. No, we're going to call it Rex. Sheridan. I think that's how it's spelled. Save. Exit to desktop. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this live stream, and I will see you next Friday for live stream, or this week. There is actually next Wednesday where I'll be doing my 24-hour live stream. Hopefully, I hope Nimbus will be joining me. We'll be playing some Endless Legend, which is the fantasy version. Also this week there's my Attila, my Rome 2 in French. There's also Crusader Kings 2 starting again. So that's fun, and there we go. So thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.